Hey guys, on today's video I'ma show you how to catch the elusive Diamond Burbot on Golden Ridge Reserve. The Burbot is without any doubt one of the most unique looking species on Call of the Wild theAngler. They can be caught using a wide range of different baits and lures, and they are mostly active at night. So we are gonna start by going over the setup. You know, the Burbot can be caught using either a float setup or a jig head spinning rig, although independently of what kind of setup you choose, I would suggest you to choose a rod with a maximum line strength of at least 3 kilos, a reel with a maximum drag of again at least 3 kilos, a 4 kilo line or similar, a hook size number 5 with lever when fishing on a float setup, or a number 5 shad when fishing on a jig head spinning rig. I would also recommend you to chum the water using match blend when fishing for this species. It isn't necessary by any means, but it can definitely help to get more bites faster. Just look at all the burbots. That is what chumming the water does. Again, it isn't necessary, but the match blend is really effective to accumulate a great number of burbots on the same place, which is especially useful on this first location. Right here. The area around this buoy. This place is, in my experience, hands down the best spot to catch a Diamond Burbot. And it is honestly amazing because you can park your boat right here, start casting towards this spot, and most of the times you are gonna get almost an infinite amount of bites using a hook size number 5 with lever by repeatedly casting towards this spot. Just gotta make sure to choose a nighttime server and toss out a ball of match blend towards this same spot as soon as the last ball runs out. You can expect to get a ridiculous amount of bites by doing this, especially after chumming the water. Like, you can literally stay here the whole night cycle casting towards the exact same spot, and the silvers and the golds won't stop showing up. It's ridiculous. Personally, what I would recommend you is to try to catch as many silvers as possible. You are gonna catch a lot, and eventually, once you see a massive burbot appear on that cluster, switch over to a hook size number 4 with lever, which is a gold embedded hook, and try to catch it by casting towards the same place. Then it will be up to you to decide if you wanna continue fishing using the gold hook or if you wanna go back to the silver hook until you see another big one. You know, this is one of those rare locations where sometimes you can get a very consistent number of bites using a gold hook, so it's definitely worth trying if you prefer to avoid all the silvers. Oh, that one is big. But there are so many about to bite at the same time that I think I'ma switch over to a hook size number 4 so we can isolate the big one. Now let's see. He should bite. Yeah, there he is. Oh, look at that. I think there was a second about to bite the gold hook. So maybe this one is not even the same big one we saw initially. 4.99 kilos. Is this the one we saw? I mean, it is really heavy, but I feel the one we saw was even heavier. That looks huge. Yeah, he's taking line. Holy. I'm still using a hook size number 4, which means this guy is a guaranteed gold, but seeing how much line he's taking, I would say it is a guaranteed diamond. Man, I wonder if this could be our new personal best. Okay, finally. After roughly 5 minutes, we are finally about to land it. How heavy is it? Wow! It is our new personal best, 8.18 kilos. That is a huge burbot. I've been playing for roughly 40 minutes today, and the amount of golds we have caught so far has been crazy. Roughly 10 golds, and now a diamond. We're gonna try to catch a second. No way. I won't say anything just yet, but that looks like a diamond. Yep. He's running. Almost 30 meters out, this guy is heavy. I think he's similar in size to the first diamond, and maybe heavier. He's finally giving up. He's getting tired. So let's see. Will this be our new personal best? You know, based on the amount of time we've been fighting this guy, I would say it's likely. Let's land it. And it is actually heavier. 8.22 kilos. Monster burbot. And I'm honestly surprised to see the difference in weight with the last one is so small, because it took us almost 2 more minutes to land it with the exact same setup. I thought it was gonna be closer to the community record, which is 8.5, but it's still a giant. Okay. Nice tension. Safe to say this is a diamond. I think it is still too early to tell if it is any heavier than the first two, but it's looking promising. Well, apparently it is giving up much quicker. So yeah, it's probably not gonna be as heavy. $7.55, he's a diamond. The third Diamond Burbot we have got today. This location is fantastic. If you still haven't had the luck to catch your first Diamond Burbot, I definitely recommend you to give it a try because there are not many hotspots where you have a higher chance of catching one. And at the end of the day, it is just a matter of spending time here in order to catch diamonds. The more time you spend fishing on this location, the more diamonds you'll catch. Now, the second of my favorite locations to catch a Diamond Burbot is another location that is very similar to the first one in the sense that it also produces a crazy amount of silvers, golds, and even diamonds. Great hotspot. Right here. Around the area where I have this marker. If you come to this lake, preferably at night or during the morning, I would really recommend you to park your boat exactly right here. And then it's just a matter of doing exactly the same as on the first location. Simply toss out a ball of match blend towards any side of the boat, pretty much, putting emphasis on this marker, and then it is up to you to decide if you wanna cast out using a hook size number 5 with lever or a hook size number 4 with lever. I personally like to start by using a hook size number 5, and after catching like 20 silvers, I switch over to the hook size number 4 and I simply start casting all around the boat. Then once the bites start to slow down, you know it is time to go back to the hook size number 5 and repeat the process by catching more silvers. Oh wow, that's some serious tension. So it seems we're about to catch the first huge burbot of the day. I don't know if heavy enough to be diamond, but definitely huge. 5.2 kilos on the dot. That's heavy. I've been getting several golds using a hook size number 4, so I think it is just a matter of time for another diamond to spawn. And hopefully it is massive whenever it does. Alright. Is this the diamond? I think it's gonna be on the limit because the tension is clearly higher compared to the tension of the last gold, but it's not as high compared to the tension the other diamonds put on that line. Hopefully barely diamond. Fingers crossed. And he made it. 6.32 kilos. The first diamond of the day. Nice one. I still wanna continue looking for a bigger diamond, but I'll take it. There's a giant burbot about to bite. Okay. That's a diamond, isn't it? Yeah, it has to be. It is starting to take a serious amount of line, which already makes it guaranteed to be heavier than the last one. So the question is if it is possibly heavy enough to be even heavier than our personal best. I would love to get one above 8.4 kilos. Let's see a weight. It took us about 5 minutes to reel him in, so it is definitely heavy. 7.39 kilos, another diamond. This hotspot is another fantastic location, so if you couldn't catch a diamond on the first one, I really recommend you to check it out. Now, in addition to the 2 hotspots I shown you in this video, there are many other locations where it's also possible to catch a Diamond Burbot, and you can check all these locations inside the official theAngler Discord inside the Resource Hub on the Golden Reach Reserve help sheet.